You're watching Top 10 World, and today we're going to tell you about mysterious ancient technologies scientists can't explain. Stay tuned till the end of the video if you want to know more about it. 10. Ancient Egypt hair dyes. When it comes to human history, how old is nanotechnology? How about 10 years? How about 100 years? No, it's older than 4,000 years. Cosmetics and hair colors were created using nanotechnology in ancient Egypt. Organic hair dyes derived from plants such as henna were widely utilized in the Greco-Roman period and continue to be used today. Hair and wool were dyed black using some strange methods using lead compounds. Studies on the use of lead salts for hair darkening have recently revealed that during the dyeing process, lead sulfide nanocrystals form inside the hair. On the left, some blonde hair is dyed with an ancient hair dye recipe, and the darkening process is shown. 9. First century ceramics. Nanotechnology was employed not just in the production of hair dyes, but also in the production of pottery. SEM-EDS, XRPD, FTIR, and Raman microspectroscopy were used to examine asbestos-containing pottery shards recovered in the northeast of Corsica and dating from the 1st century or before. Cross-sections reveal blue and white asbestos fiber bundles. The majority of the asbestos is partially or completely dehydroxylated, and some transition to forsterite is seen, indicating a firing temperature of over 800 degrees Fahrenheit. These ceramics are the earliest fiber-reinforced ceramic matrix composites because they have a non-brittle fracture with fiber pullout, which is compatible with a composite material behavior. Residue suggests that this ceramic was used as a crucible for cyanide gold extraction. How did they acquire all of the knowledge and expertise required to create the flawlessly glazed pots? We haven't figured it out yet. Number 8. The magnetic compass. However, the original compasses, such as the one seen here, were not intended for navigation. Primitive compasses first appeared in China about the 4th century BC, guiding people not literally but symbolically. In order to order and balance their environs and lives, acted as direction designators, which the Chinese principally employed to order and harmonize their surroundings and lifestyles. Early compasses were mainly made of idostone, a unique form of mineral magnetite that aligns itself with the Earth's magnetic field as a natural permanent magnet exhibits north-south polarity. The lodestone was fashioned into the shape of a spoon or ladle and set on a flat, square-shaped brass plate that represented Earth. A big circle representing the heavens appeared in the center of the plate, in which the lodestone was inserted. The heavens were represented by this circle. The lodestone spoon itself represented the constellation of the Great Bear, which holds the Big Dipper's collection of stars. Because of the qualities of lodestone, the spoon handle was constantly pointing south, a technology with unanswered questions. 7. 300,000-year-old coils and engine shafts. You wouldn't be astonished if you came across a coil or engine shaft in the woods today, because it may belong to virtually anyone. The discovery of incredibly small, coil-shaped artifacts near the banks of Russia's KOZHIM, NARADA, and Balbinu rivers in 1991 suggests that a civilization capable of inventing nanotechnology could have existed 300,000 years ago. These constructed coils were first uncovered during the geological studies in the Ural Mountains related to gold extraction. Coils, spirals, shafts, and other unidentifiable components are among the parts. The largest pieces recovered are primarily copper, according to an examination from the Russian Academy of Sciences in Syktyvkar. While the smallest are formed of tungsten and molybdenum, that's all very fascinating. But the question remains, how did they get there before we had the capability to invent them? 6. Largest granite block ever carved by humans. We expect such a simple record to be beaten every year, given the developments in technology with each passing year. What if we told you that no one has ever been able to break this record, which was set by someone from the distant past? A team of German and Lebanese archaeologists just unearthed the world's largest man-made stone block. According to Gizmodo, the rock measures 64 feet by 19.6 feet by 18 feet and weighs an estimated 1,650 tons. It was discovered at a limestone quarry in Baalbek, Lebanon. Other large constructed blocks, including one weighing up to 1,240 tons and dubbed the Stone of the Pregnant Woman, were discovered earlier nearby. The blocks are thought to be at least 2,000 years old, dating from roughly 27 BC. According to Discovery, Baalbek was a major Roman outpost at the period and was known as Heliopolis, the City of the Sun. 5. 120-million-year-old map. The Dashka stone is a contentious relic that some claim to represent the blueprints utilized by the world's architect. Since its discovery in 1999, the stone tablet known as the Map of the Creator has perplexed experts. Russian researchers believe the stone map could be 120 million years old, despite the fact that it appears to be impossible. But how do you do it? How could this ever be possible without any technology or assistance? 4. Concentric circles near the mountains of Cusco. The concentric circles are located about 50 kilometers west of Cusco on a high plateau at around 3,500 meters, just west of the settlement of RAMA'S. The site has remarkable Inca ruins, the majority of which consist of many tiered circular depressions, the greatest of which is approximately 30 meters, 98 feet deep. It also features an irrigation system, like many other Inca sites. Although the purpose of these depressions is unknown, their depth, design, and orientation in relation to wind and sun result in a temperature difference of up to 15 degrees Celsius between the top and bottom, an enigmatic occurrence that defies explanation. 3. Adams Bridge. Adams Bridge, sometimes known as RAMA'S Bridge, is a network of shoals that connects the islands of Mannar in the northwestern Sri Lanka and RMESWARAM off India's southeast coast. The bridge is 30 miles long, and some of the sandbanks are dry, and the shoals are seldom deeper than 4 feet, posing a major navigational hazard. According to geologic data, Adams Bridge was formerly a land connection between India and Sri Lanka. It's thought to be the remains of a massive causeway built by Rama, the hero of the Hindu epic Ramayana, to ease the passage of his army from India to Ceylon in order to rescue his stolen wife, Sita. According to Muslim belief, Adam traveled there to Adam's Peak in Ceylon, where he repented for 1,000 years while standing on 1 foot. But how is it constructed? Nobody is aware. 2. SASSARI House of Fairies Burial Chambers. It comprises of 38 chamber tombs cut into sandstone rock known as Damas de Janas, or Houses of the Fairies in Sardinian. The tombs are divided into 2 sectors, one with 7 tombs and the other with 31 tombs. Their design is diverse. All except one of the tombs have a multi-chamber layout, with some having as many as 11 rooms. The tombs are accessed either by a vertical shaft or a hallway. Cut markings, rock-cut architectural components, and bull symbols adorn the walls, indicating the deceased final voyage. 1. CUMBEMAYO Aqueduct. The aqueduct is one of CUMBEMAYO's great attractions, or narrow river in Cajamarca, Quechua. This is a 9-kilometer-long canal carved out of volcanic rock to drain water from the hills to cultivated areas and a vast reservoir. It was apparently built at the foot of the Santa Apolonia hill. How were they able to accomplish this? We have no idea. What are your thoughts on it? Let us know in the comment box below. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.